Okay, now let's go with Back in Black. Some cool runs are in this riff, and we have some cool power chords too. We start out with an E power chord, hit really hard. I play it with a bar chord here, index finger over the second fret of the A and D string, and I hit the E, A and D string. And after I've hit those three strings, I need to mute them again. I do that with my palm here. My hand, just put them on the strings, and I release pressure here too, and use my other fingers to mute the strings. Then we need a D power chord, played like this: index finger second fret G string, ring finger third fret B string, down, up, down. Also hit it quite hard. Try to mute the low E string with your thumb there. I like to do that. And also the high E string is muted by the backside of my ring finger. If you have trouble with those strings being quiet, try that out. I also hit the A string here over the D chord. Sounds pretty cool in that case. And after you played the D chord, also mute the strings again. And then we get to the A power chord. Also down, up, down. Play it the same way you played the E power chord, but with the index finger put in the second fret of the D and G string. We have a run here, pretty nice. We start, it's an E minor pentatonic, start in the third fret of the high E string, and I play with an upstroke. And then the open E string, third fret, B string, open B string. The cool thing here is a small detail, but I find it pretty awesome. You play upstroke, downstroke, and now you let the high E string ring while you play the upstroke on the B string. And then with the middle finger, I like to do it, you place in the second fret of the G string, then you do a bend, up and down again, and then a pull off to the open G string. And then you start over again. And then the second run is again the same stuff. And then we have the following run. We start in the second fret of the A string, downstroke, with the index finger, and then the ring finger and the fourth fret of the E string with an upstroke. And after that you mute both strings. Back to the second fret of the A string, then the ring finger and the fifth fret of the E string, then to the sixth and to the seventh. And always in ping pong with the second fret of the A string. 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7. And really slide a little bit into those notes on the E string. The rhythm here is an essential thing that makes this riff so super cool. Remember to put not that much of gain into your sound, but let's get back to the rhythm for a short moment. 1 and 2 and 3, and then we have and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. This makes AC/DC so cool that you have those syncopates where you're not only playing on the downbeats, but you're playing on the offbeats, or maybe even notes in between the onbeat and the offbeat. I think this riff is so big and so huge and so famous because of its very tight rhythm, which is kind of hard to play if you don't have a beat with you. And it's important to have a good sound. So we start out with an A power chord, which we play 3 times. But I like to play that power chord with a small bar here. I place my index finger in the 2nd fret of the D and G string, and then I play pretty hard the A, D and G string. And find a nice spot. Don't play too far to the bridge, not too far to the neck, but hit it really percussive and hard. So now, where do we start? If we count that in, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You start on the 3 end. And this is important really to nail that. This is something AC/DC totally lives from, that it's totally tight and groovy. We play that power chord 3 times. Then we go to a D chord with a F sharp and bass, which we play twice. Index finger 1st fret E string, middle finger 2nd fret G string, and ring finger 3rd fret B string. And the index finger needs to mute the A string right behind it. So we have this. After you played it twice, you need to go to the G chord, ring finger still in the 3rd fret of the B string and the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. And the middle finger is also muting the A string. So it's a pretty fast movement there. So from the top. 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. So if you played that, there's a lot of repetition of the D with F sharp and bass and G chord. So A, D, D, G, D, D, G, D, D, G, B, A. Try to count with it. This can also help a lot. So you just stay in tempo. Put on a metronome or a drum beat or whatever. This is so important for AC/DC. Please do me the favor and try to really nail the rhythm there. Sound-wise, I mean, obviously Angus Young played this riff with a Gibson SG guitar with a humbucker pickup. I mean, I got a humbucker here too. I'm already getting some gainish sounds from my amplifier. But please do me the favor and don't turn up too much gain there. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn some cool stuff, if you're new to the world of guitar playing, you should definitely check that out. My free lessons, you find the link in the video description. Thanks for watching. I'm Hannes. See us back in the next video. Take care. Bye.